Good afternoon and welcome to Real Talk with Tamra. As you guys come into the room, please hit the like button. Also, if you have not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe to the channel. I hope that you guys are doing okay on this evening. I know that I am. I always express the importance of hitting the like button because the like button helps to keep the video in the algorithm, okay? So, like, share, subscribe, comment, all of those things. Okay. If you would like to support the channel, you could definitely support the channel via Cash App. Okay. I hope that you guys are doing okay today. I've been out since 6 o'clock a.m. and I'm a little stressed. Today was a testing day, right? It was a trying day, but I've had to go to God in prayer also about some things that took place today, right? God is awesome, right? But other than that, I hated getting up there early to be on a case, but I was happy when I got it done and I was finished, right? But I wanted to talk about I'm just kind of stuck and I'm gonna get away from it, but I'm just kind of stuck. It's almost like I got a little series as it relates to this situation that happened with CEO Jizzle. And I'm kind of floored, although I put out a video. As a matter of fact, a few months back, if I could uh find it, um yeah, I'm trying to see when I put that video out about CEO Jizzle had a bounty on his head. Um Child, I know it was some months back. Um okay, it was some months back. Uh Yeah, $200,000 bounty on his head. That was 2 months ago. Um, Word on the street, Kenny Money, artist Kenny Money has a $200,000 bounty on his head, and of course, yeah. Okay, so it was Kenny Money, and but CEO Jizzle too, because I think I spoke about that in there too, because I was told that. But um, it's like I got this little series going on because, like I said, I'm floored that they would do, you know, they would do such crazy thing, right? It has not even been 2 years yet since Young Dolph was assassinated, and yet they're trying to take out someone that they know that was heavily affiliated with Young Dolph. And word on the street is it's his cousin. Okay. I can't confirm that, but that's the word on the Memphis streets. And that was the word on the Memphis streets before I even know who CEO Jizzle was. That CEO Jizzle um, was Young Dolph's cousin. Okay. And, you know, as this stuff starts to unfold, it's so weird because the police was able to see, everything that happened, right? I'm told that when the FBI, and that's what someone put in my chat, when the FBI went out to the hospital, they was able to tell Jizzle everything that happened. Hey, y'all know Jizzle and them come from a time, Jizzle and them, their generation, I guess, they don't like to talk, okay? But I'm told he didn't have to and didn't, okay? I'm told that they told him. Now that was what was put into my chat. Okay, that allegedly when the authorities got out to the hospital, they told him what happened. Okay, and we all know that there are um cameras and stuff in the Fedexforum and all of that. I don't know if that's happened, but I'm pretty sure that they went out to the hospital because that was someone tried to take his life. Um Someone had said, I was told that he had a flat line. I believe he said it. And then he was brought back because God is not finished with him, right? The prayers of his mother and all of those people. all of his ancestors that he never knew. Okay, never knew him, but just knew that somebody like him would come on down the line in their lineage. All those prayers that was sealed, that they sent up for their lineage before he was ever even thought of. He, his mama, anybody, right? And God was honoring those prayers. When man thinks that they have control, God steps in and say, I'm going to honor those prayers because he says that I am the great I am, right? And some people think that it is all about me. I'm the great I am, but no, there's an all powerful, almighty, omnipresence, okay? The great I am, right? He says his name is Hosanna, Hosanna, all of those names, right? And he don't come in he ain't in the flesh, right? We're in the flesh, and as long as you are mere man, there is an almighty that stands over you that has all power, right? Even when they think they have the power to take somebody out, right? And so it was those prayers that was being honored. But um I'm told, okay, I'm told the word on the street is allegedly that Yo Gotti was mad about, the shooting happening at the Fedexforum. Okay. Now that's the word on the street. I would say allegedly. And it is alleged. It is alleged, okay, that he said to his brother, allegedly, that you're not going to be happy until we sitting in a cell right next to each other. Now, folks were saying he was mad, okay, when he said it, and I was not there. I have to say allegedly. That is just what I was told by someone credible, okay. Um, and so I they say he was mad, but I wasn't there. He could have been joking, he could have been making a joke or something like that, but I heard he was mad because we already know that when things of this nature happens, we know your Gotti don't like to be in the United States, right? So I can imagine that he was upset because when things like this happen, he like to be out of Dodge. He like to be in Miami or traveling the world. Okay, stuff like that. So hey, it could be true. It could be true. But like I said, I think it's a shame, and I keep harping on this because it bothers me that um these young men are consistently allowing people to send them out to do their dirty work while they live their lives. They go into hiding. Okay, um, I'm sure Big Jook is living in an area that is exclusive. If he's still living around the Memphis area, right? It's not going to be easy to get to him. But these young dudes that are allowing them to send them out and give them pennies on the dollar, they're still in the hood. They can't move their mom out the hood. They can't move their own asses out the hood. Okay. So, I think that is sad. And I know people say I pick on Yo God in them all the time. I do not pick on them. If they didn't give me anything to pick, I couldn't pick on them. I don't understand why it has to be so much murder and mayhem. Hell, can't nobody buy me. I was out at 6 o'clock this morning. I worked my ass off. Okay. And I don't have a price tag on me. They couldn't do that if they tried. I noticed everybody got a price tag on them. Just about 98% of people. And it ain't they they two for $1. They ain't even giving them they selling they souls for a damn hamburger. You better not put no cheese on it. They be trying to get their mama to sell hers. Oh, wait a minute, now I sell myself. Wait a minute, I'm gonna get my mama. You gonna put cheese on that burger? Let me talk my mama into it. Mama, you gonna get in on this? He put cheese on that burger. It's free. Our people need some help. Okay, but that's what I'm hearing. And I have to say allegedly, but it came from somebody credible, and I can imagine, that he he didn't want it to happen while he was there. I don't think he would have cared about it happening. But other than, with him being there, it makes people look in the direction of his camp, in which, I mean, from my understanding, it's the right direction. I mean, from my understanding, I mean, that's what the police say. Okay. You know, people from the inside, and I think it's sad. Like, I just think it's a lot of twisted beings out here. Like, a lot of these OGs and stuff are twisted. Instead of helping these young dudes, to try to better themselves, they're getting jealous about somebody like CEO Jizzle, who they feel like, was one of the ones out there standing on business as it relates to Young Dolph. And they gonna prove to, I guess, Young Dolph's camp, we're gonna take out y'all main, we're gonna take out y'all, whoever he is, y'all person or whatever, Young Dolph's cousin, or and not to mention CEO Jizzle has a very, very bright future. I'm sure that played a part in that instigation. Because as I said, I'm told those dudes didn't want to do nothing. But I'm hearing it was some money passed around afterward. That's gonna be in part 3. Okay. But I think that's sad. I don't want to give too much away because I don't be wanting to, you have to let the folks do their investigation. Because when I be hearing stuff, I have to pick out what I can say and what I can't say, because I'm not into ruining anything. You have to let these folks do their jobs. And just because, I hear people say, well, how come they ain't arrested nobody? I understand people don't know nothing about investigations. So I don't get mad at them. Okay. You can't just go and arrest somebody just because something seems obvious. It ain't about what's obvious in an investigation. It's about what you can prove and facts, right? Well, it's obvious he did. It ain't obvious to me. Do you got some proof? What kind of hard proof do you have? Well, he on the camera. Well, we see somebody that looks like him on the camera. Okay, that's true. The camera is not a real clear picture, but if we can get somebody to, I'd say that was him 100%, we could make an arrest without him getting off. Okay, because see, if people start going making these half-ass arrests just because the public that don't know anything about investigations feel like they should, and the picture is blurry, although it looks like him, you talking about some people that's got some money. Okay, they got money to hire all kinds of defense teams. They're gonna drain them dry, but they got them. So they start getting off. Then the public gonna have something to say about that. They just don't know how to investigate. How they let them get off? Okay. And so, um, I think it's sad that stuff like this is happening. But yeah, that's the word on the street. Allegedly that he was mad, and I believe he was, because he didn't want to be in there when that happened. I'm sure they ain't even let him get out. Y'all know he liked to be out of town. Okay, he always be out of town, right? He was out of town when it happened to the young Dolph. He was out of town when it happened to Teasy. He was traveling the world when it happened to Teasy. And I'm not accusing him of anything. I'm just saying, when stuff like this happen, he's not in the vicinity. Okay, he's never been in the vicinity. I think I'm giving him a compliment. I'm not saying anything bad. You can never say that he was. I'm talking about YG. We could never say he was not in Memphis when that happened to Young Dolph. He wasn't. He was not in the United States when that happened to Teasy. Okay. I'm trying to think if some more stuff that happened to some people, sis, but I'm sure he wasn't nowhere around. He don't be around when this stuff happened. Okay. So I'm sure that he was angry. You send some dudes out that everybody know that is in or affiliated with some people, your people's camp, to do something while we in the place. Are you crazy? Okay. We supposed to be out of town. As always, right? So I'm sure he was mad, but they say he said, you're not gonna be satisfied. allegedly, until we both sitting in a cell together. Okay. And Big Jug needs to sit down. Big Jug, we already put your name in a jar in the church. Okay, because see, hey, I had wanted to, at one time, I had wanted to give you the benefit of the doubt because I was looking at you with the kids, and I was like, this is a loving guy. Y'all sure? But it seemed like to me you got a spirit on you, because I be liking when men make the kids happy. Okay, so I had wanted to give you the benefit of the doubt. Okay, and you around here. Okay, I'm hearing causing wrecking havoc and calling this stuff. You should be ashamed of yourself sending these damn kids out and you 50. You're probably 50 something. That's evil on a whole nother level. Just a shit starter. But not only that, it's got some sadisticness to it. Because you like blood. You like to see mothers crying. You don't want children to grow up with their fathers. You got that spirit on you, that covetous spirit. But God says, when I get them back, you're going to see me get them back. Okay? That's part two of this. Okay? I told you I was going to do because I got some more juicy stuff as it relates to this. Because y'all know I'm crazy about Jizzle. CEOJIZZLE has a bright future on him. Y'all leave him alone. Juke. Leave that little boy alone. He is a baby up on you. He could be your damn grandson. You ought to be ashamed of your damn self. You and the rest of them old niggas. Okay? Allegedly. Okay? But when God blesses people to um to attain wealth and you mishandle it, God gonna make you pay for that. Especially when you feel like you're supposed to use it to destroy other people's lives. When you having folks to take folks out, it ain't no coming back from that. You sitting up with your big ass with kids, your big long ass. You don't want nobody to take you away from yours. So it has to be a evil as mad as I get at folks. I be wanting to fight. You came from that era. We ain't too far apart. You probably got about 6, 7 years on me. If you 50. 6. Okay. You probably 50 something. But we came from the same era where we fight. You wasn't going around when you was coming up. You was doing your dirt. You might have been doing. You wasn't doing it like you doing it now, because you sending out somebody else's child to ruin their lives, and God ain't pleased. Okay, don't mess around and make God twist your. Since you using your mouth to destroy. Don't mess around and wake up one morning and your damn mouth twisted all the way back to the back of your damn head because God then gave you a stroke. You won't be able to use it. You looking like something out of a damn horror movie. Your mouth twisted around to the back of your damn head. You can't even talk and your tongue twisted in it. That's how God do you. Warning comes before destruction. And then if you start using your hands, because your mouth twisted to the back of your head, nigga, God will twist your fingers back. Because see, he'll give you another chance. That's 2 times. Next time he gonna croak you up out of here. You already look like you need to be. And you got some health issues going on. You mess around and have a heart attack and die. Leave these young kids alone. Let Jizzle and them be great. You can't stop greatness. So you go and y'all. So hey, we know everybody know what y'all did. The folks know what y'all did. Oh, but you feel like it ain't gonna, cause see, I'm gonna tell you something about when these little dudes don't really want to do something. Okay, they'll tell because they don't want to go do 60. You know damn well you can't do 60. You can't do 20. Okay, they gonna roll you out of there. Okay, in a meat bag. Okay, in that jail, you can't do 20. You can't do 10 at your age. You ought to be ashamed of yourself. Okay. But allegedly, that's the word on the street. This brother mad at him. I believe it. The nerve of you to do it. I'm sure I could just hear him now. Allegedly, the nerve of you to do it while I was there. You know we don't. We have to be out. You didn't even give him a chance to get out of town. Okay. Now everybody gonna know what it is. I could just hear him saying it. I'm just in my head. But this stuff has got to stop, y'all. And I'm serious. I'm serious. Hey, it's sad. Leave CEO just alone. Let that boy be. You can't stop star status. You niggas old. Okay, y'all. I don't want to see him be great. Okay, but I knew once we started talking about he had star status on him and all that, and Kenny Money been popping his stuff and they've been representing Young Dolphin. Everybody knows CEO just up next. Y'all thought y'all was gonna take him out, but instead y'all took him up. Y'all see how God do that? Sit y'all asses down. Y'all gonna mess around if y'all keep on. Y'all gonna be looking at that death chair. Stop at life in prison while you still got a chance. Okay. But some people they like to put that demonic stuff into the atmosphere, but they can't go do life. They be wanting to go to the chair. Okay, Juke, we know you got a history of being in and out of. We feel like you can do. We feel like you can go on and because you probably when you be they be rolling you out in a meat bag in about 10, 15. We feel like you're gonna do you because you done did about 10 or 15 before. But we know your brother can't do not one day because ain't never. So why are y'all? So that's the reason why I think people are constantly doing this crazy stuff because they want the death penalty. I can't go to jail. I can't. I just had read it had died. Leave these young boys alone. Even the ones that y'all feel like are on that y'all got up under y'all finger that's in y'all camp. Let them dudes be great. Teach them something while y'all still out. While y'all still got freedom. Okay, because a lot of y'all niggas gonna ride for what happened to Young Dolph. But you ought to be trying to ask God to give you some kind of grace and turn your damn lives around and get saved and start helping them young dudes that's around y'all for real instead of sending them out to die. Because that's what y'all doing. And God ain't pleased. And that's the reason why God be whipping some of these folks raggedy. They look terrible. You could tell they sick, be hooked over, stomach twisted around to the damn back. Look pitiful because of that evilness, that sick mind, and that evilness that you're doing. God whooping your ass is cat raggedy. Two damn legs look like you got two left legs and stuff because your knees and stuff then went bad. And then they still won't stop. But God got something for that. Because see, that God get back ain't nothing nice. Okay? But that's the word on the street, y'all. And I believe it. But I have to say, allegedly, your God was mad about that shooting. And allegedly said to his brother, you ain't going to be happy till we sitting in a cell next to each other. Now, if the police, if the if the people know that, y'all know everything, right? That's why I said these folks better stop while they just gonna get life, because they pushing for the chair. They pushing for the chair, that electric chair. Okay, leave these kids alone with y'all old overgrown asses, and let them be great. I'm not just talking about Jizzle. I'm talking about them little dudes that y'all got up under y'all thumbs. Y'all see they already out there hurting. They already misguided. Why don't you help them, nigga? Instead of hurting them more. As a black woman and a mother, I'm tired of you old niggas doing this to these young dudes. Y'all had y'all damn time, but now y'all want to take them out. Y'all get them to take each other out, because it don't stop. You got to know it's going to be some retaliation with y'all ugly ass. But you don't care, because y'all go back to y'all mansions or underground, out of town, and y'all don't have to worry about it. And then when they get knocked off, oh well, we just found us another crash dummy. That's the reason why my girl used to say some people just have to go on. Okay. And I'm gonna tell you, God is a God of justice. Y'all gonna reap for what y'all doing and have done. It's on the way. Okay. But anyways, I want you guys, that was part 2. That was part 2. Part 3 real juicy. I want you guys to please like, share, and subscribe. If you would like to support the channel, you could definitely support the channel via Cash App. I love you guys. We'll talk a little later on, okay?